Did not really care for this movie. I thought they dealt with trauma pretty well until the end, though. Um, Opening scene of these two parents having sex. The kid walks in on it. He just goes downstairs to get away from that, though he clearly had wanted something from them originally. The stepdad comes downstairs, and he's clearly a stepdad, but later in the movie they try and make it a plot twist that he wasn't the real dad. I mean, he acted like a stepdad without us even knowing that he was a stepdad. Um, he gets killed by this present he opens, and the son Derek never talks again. Pretty cool kill. I loved most of the kills in this movie, though one of them is off screen. And it's one of the main characters, Mickey Rourke. I mainly know him from I think it was 2006 movie, Night at the Museum. I watched that movie all the time as a kid. It was a little surprising to see him in a horror movie. But, it makes sense that he didn't get some crazy kill. I doubt most old people that especially aren't, already a big part of the horror genre aren't gonna want to do a bunch of makeup for a very brutal kill. So it makes sense why he didn't get a kill like that, but it still sucked. We get like a really dumb mom character in this movie because not too long after the fact that they had someone in their house, the kid has not been wanting to sleep in his room anymore. And she has him go sleep in his room, like, not too long after someone was in their house. She's like, "Oh, well, I think it's time for you to try. If you can't handle it, then you can sleep in my room again. But you just had someone in your house, and then that's when you choose your son should go back to sleeping alone in his room? That's insane to me. It doesn't really lead into anything bad happening. He goes on a full Chucky thing where the toy comes to life and he just destroys the shit out of it with a bat. This man is the perfect final boy. And he's just a little kid. But it ultimately really leads to nothing. But absolutely insane, man. This dude was not playing. Then we have like this big plot twist that this character we've seen a bit of here and now is his real dad, and the main character of the movie never told him, and he had to find out due to investigating or something. It's honestly not clear if she had like an affair or if it was just like a previous boyfriend she broke up with. It's very weird. They don't really explain it very well. We have this big plot twist that one of the characters that we also didn't see that much of, Pino, is actually like a robot that Mickey Rourke made because his pregnant wife died in a car crash. Very, very weird. Instead of getting a new girlfriend and getting her pregnant or adopting a kid, he decided to make an android. And now that he doesn't like the android, he doesn't act enough like a kid. He just beats him. And he constantly breaks him. And he must be one strong motherfucker to constantly break a toy and not be hurt, especially when he's an older guy. But apparently he finally gets enough of the abuse and kills the guy. It's just very insane. He doesn't have a penis. They make a little joke about that, like he was made perfect in every way. And then he looks down and he's like, well, almost every way. He gets killed, and Derek finally talks and starts talking about how he's just a toy to not be scared of him. Even though that was like the main reason he was traumatized, was because he saw his stepdad killed by a toy. I guess it's supposed to be like an ironic, funny joke. I don't know. It's a very weird movie. A lot of cool kills, but other than that, I didn't really care for this movie. And that is the final movie in the Silent Night, Deadly Night franchise. Except for the remake that I had watched, I think about 5 years ago, one time. And I didn't even know about this series at the time. I hope it still holds up from how I liked it when I first watched it. And I don't think you can call it nostalgia since it's a movie I watched one time. But I'm hoping it's better than all of these movies.